You know that feeling in a nightmare where you're falling? Just that stomach-dropping, endless gravity.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, today's deep dive
Yeah.
into a piece called The Precipice of Trust, it basically takes that exact fear and just freezes it right at the edge.
It does. It really does. We're not just looking at, a cool action scene. This is high-stakes psychology, pure and simple.
Right. And the whole thing is built around this idea of one wrong move.
It's a masterclass in tension.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got two characters, a bridge that's literally falling apart, and a margin for error that is zero. It's just non-existent.
And the atmosphere is just suffocating from the very first line. The sensory details, the shuddering bridge, the screaming wind. It feels like it's designed to just overload you. But I caught this one line that felt crucial.
What was that?
It says that panic would kill them faster than the fall.
Yes, that is such a profound insight. In survival situations, we talk about the freeze response, right?
Oh.
And when your brain gets hit with that much sensory input, the noise, the vibration, the vertigo, your amygdala just wants to shut everything down.
So the real enemy isn't even gravity, it's your own brain collapsing.
Exactly, it's cognitive collapse, which is why the narrative keeps hammering home this idea of focus. Focus is survival.
Yeah.
They have to create this tunnel vision just to function.
But then you get hit with this dilemma. The text says, 2 choices, both deadly.
And that's the trap.
It feels like a zero-sum game. Logic just completely fails at that point.
It does, and that's where paralysis usually kicks in. I mean, if option A is death and option B is also death, the rational brain it loops. You can't logic your way out. You need something else.
And that something else is the connection between them. The character dynamics are doing so much of the heavy lifting here.
For sure.
You've got the female character, and she seems to be voicing the raw reality of it all. She feels every vibration, and she whispers, "If this ends here, I'm glad it's with you."
See, I don't read that as her just being scared. I think that's a grounding technique.
Oh, interesting. How so?
By vocalizing the absolute worst case scenario, death, she's actually taking the power away from it. She's accepting it so she can move past it.
That's a great point. And it balances so perfectly with the male character. He's the anchor.
He is.
He holds her gaze, which is so important to block out all that chaos, and he says, "This isn't the end. Not today."
It's classic co-regulation.
Yeah.
One person's nervous system literally calming another's. But what's key is that he doesn't lie to her.
Right.
He doesn't say, "Oh, it'll be fine." He's honest about the stakes. He validates her fear, but offers a path through it, not around it.
That honesty is what makes the physical part work. When she grips his hand and says, "Don't let go," it stops being a cliche, It's a lifeline.
They stop being two individuals assessing risk, and they become a single unit.
Which is the only way the climax could even happen. That single command. Now.
Instantaneous. No hesitation.
And the shift is just so jarring. You go from that frozen static tension to just absolute kinetic chaos.
Yeah.
Metal tearing, sparks, the wind roaring. The text says fear and motion collide.
And that collision is the release. It's all that psychological pressure finally exploding into action. They commit, and then they land. Exhausted, barely alive.
That quiet aftermath is where the weight of it really settles in.
Yeah.
She's breathing almost in disbelief. And it all circles back to that first line, one wrong move changes everything.
It really was a statistical anomaly that they survived, and it throws that question right back at you, the reader. What would you do?
It's easy to say you jump when you're sitting on your couch.
Totally different when the metal is shearing apart under your feet.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
But, there's one loose thread that's still bothering me.
Let me guess. The 2 choices line.
Exactly. The source is very specific. 2 choices, both deadly. We know they jumped. That was clearly the first deadly choice. A huge gamble.
Right. So jumping into the darkness, that was option A.
So what was option B? What was the other active choice they could have made if just staying on the bridge meant certain death anyway? What was the other deadly path they didn't take?
Yeah. Is a chilling thought.
Something to chew on. Thanks for diving in with us.